says it's live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Shimo, and this is the Inner Geekdom division here at Jack of All Trivia. We have a heck of a match lined up for you this evening. We have another match in the Sweaty Nerd series, this time between the Arsonist, Jay Burnz, and Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen. These guys are really looking to make their marks in the Sweaty Nerd series, moving ever so much closer to that coveted Inner Geekdom Championship shot at Grant Gregory later on around the holiday season. So let's go ahead and get right into the pre-match interviews. Jay Burnz, the Arsonist, how are you feeling tonight, man?
Man, well, I'm on a tear when it comes to IG, so I'm just looking to keep that alive. I'm hoping to walk out with the TKO tonight just to keep my my TKO streak alive, but I'll take a W regardless. But I'm going up against somebody who definitely knows their business, and my God, I have been wanting this match for, I think we started talking shit about this like 2.5, 3 months ago in the Jack of All Trivia War Room. So I've definitely brushed up on some skills since then. I just want to see how this is all going to play out at this point.
All right, definitely. I mean, you've definitely got statistics in your favor. You're currently 5-2 with 5 TKOs, so your record absolutely speaks for itself. Do you feel any kind of pressure being that you are so highly ranked? Do you feel like you need to perform at a certain level, or, you know, are you kind of just, you know, coasting a little bit and based on how well you've been doing?
Man, I'll put it to you like this. I know what I know, and I know what I don't. So either the questions are in my favor or they're not. I'm not stressed about this match. When I eventually play Grant for the championship, I might be a little stressed then. But as of right now, this is, like I said, this is a match that I've wanted for the last just about 3 months. So if I'm stressed about it, I'll get into my own head, and I'm not gonna do that tonight. I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to play this kid, and you know, best of luck to you, Mashed Potatoes, my guy.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. And let's go over to Caleb. Caleb, how are you feeling heading into this match? Feeling a little nervous, a little excited, a little both? How's it going?
I'm not nervous really. Jay's definitely a person who's proven himself to be scary in IG, but I don't know. I've kind of proven myself to be a medium-sized player in IG. All these new categories kind of screw me over, but hopefully, you know, I can get, you know, something that's favorable to me in this match for once in a while. And I can pull this W, man. I think I can do it. I just the wheel has to be my friend for once.
Yeah, the dice definitely are a fickle thing. But yeah, when it comes down to it, I mean, the game itself is, you know, the way it works. You know, you gotta adapt, you gotta add new categories, gotta expand, just like every good player. So the game has to evolve to match the level of the competition. So, but overall, like I said, you're not terrible. You've got an even record at the moment. So there's definitely an opportunity there for a win. Do you have any kind of trepidation or any kind of, you know, just basically what are you hoping for as far as like outcomes in this match? You looking for any specific categories?
I mean, I think there's some categories that I definitely am weaker in, and there's some categories that I'm pretty goddamn strong in. The interesting thing is that they're all the things I'm pretty strong in. Jay is also pretty damn strong in, so it'll be interesting to see. I think it was interesting because I've played him in movies and we played him in teams. I think it'll be pretty interesting seeing the difference between Jay Burnz without a teammate. I think maybe I could get in his head a little, whereas Richard calmed him down in that team match.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely mind games can play a factor. So, all right. Well, without any further ado, let's get right into it. If either of you gentlemen have entrance music, please have it queued up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Sweaty Nerd Series match in the Inner Geekdom division set for 3 rounds to a finish. Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, he is the one, the only, Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hold your
And
applause. I'm here
his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 2 defeats, and 5 knockouts, he is the arsonist, Burnz.
Humble family, religious through and through.
Nothing better than a little Tenacious D. I like it.
Dude, I've got pass mark too.
All right, let's get right into it, gentlemen. Round number 1, as you all know, will work like this. For those watching at home, this is how it works. The competitors will receive 8 questions in 8 different geeky categories. They will write down their answers on a whiteboard or piece of paper, and they will have 15 seconds to do so. When I call their names, they will reveal the answer as well as say it out loud. They will each question will be worth 1 point for a correct answer, no penalty for an incorrect answer. Also, keep in mind, gentlemen, you have 4 repeats. You may use those at any time if you need extra time or if you didn't hear the question quite right. And you also have 1 challenge rule, able to be used whenever you feel a ruling did not go in your favor or when in your opponent's favor and you feel like it shouldn't have. Keep in mind also that if you get all 8 questions correct in round number 1, you will receive a bonus question worth 1 additional point. Do we have any questions?
Nope.
All right, Mashed Potatoes, are you ready?
Ready.
Jay Burnz, are you ready? All righty, here we go. Let's get it on. Ding, ding. All right, gentlemen. Question number 1 is going to come in the category of Pirates of the Caribbean. What does Elizabeth burn in order to create a signal fire so that she and Jack can get off the island on which they have been marooned? Pirates of the Caribbean, the latest category added to the Inner Geekdom division. Some are happy about it, others not so much. My theory is if you can see it walking around Comic-Con, it counts.
Yeah, savvy.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay first.
I said barrels of rum.
We'll accept that. Caleb?
I said the rum and also palm leaves.
Rum isn't the answer. We'll take it. We were just looking for rum.
Yeah, but it wasn't a barrel, though. It was bottles.
I'm going to say it was containers of rum. As long as rum was involved in the answer, you would have gotten the point. All right. Question number 2 is going to come in the category of mixed bag. What is the name of the costumed identity that Frank D'Amico's son, Chris, adopts in Kick-Ass? All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Mashed Potatoes.
I swear I was just doing the exclamation point, the motherfucker.
That is incorrect. That was from Kick-Ass 2. Let's go to Jay.
Oh no, we're on the same page. I said the motherfucker as well.
We were looking for Red Mist. Red Mist was his identity in the first Kick-Ass.
The shittiest flavor of Faygo next to Rock and Rye.
All right. Question number 3 is going to come in the category of DC. What supernatural ability does Jonah Hex possess in Jonah Hex?
I'm sorry, the whole from the middle of that cut out for
That's
me.
all right. I'll give you one free repeat on that. What supernatural ability does Jonah Hex possess in Jonah Hex?
Oh, okay.
Jonah Hex, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first comic book westerns, predating Logan, obviously. I don't know that we've seen many others outside of that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay Burnz.
Oh, dude, I know I got this wrong. I said precognition.
That's incorrect. Caleb?
He can talk to the dead. Like he brings them
That is
back to
correct.
life and then talks to them.
Yep, that is correct. All righty. Question number 4 is going to come in the category of Star Wars. What advice does C-3PO give to R2-D2 during his holoboard game with Chewbacca?
Oh.
Star Wars becoming one of the more divisive things in social media, right on par with politics, it seems. Both will get you insulted on Twitter for a variety of reasons. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to mashed potatoes.
I started writing new strategy, but then let the Wookiee win.
Let the Wookiee win is correct. Jay Burnz.
Perhaps you should let the Wookiee win.
All right, close enough. As long as let the Wookiee win is in there, we will give it to you. All right. Question number 5 is going to come in the category of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is the name of the young boy whom Raphael befriends in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? And I just realized I probably could have worded that question a little bit better. Nothing sounds creepier than a guy in a Ninja Turtle costume coming up saying, "Hey, little boy, want to see me come out of my shell?" And this is why I need a co-host to banter off of. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay.
I said Javier.
Incorrect. Let's go to Caleb.
I said Danny because he was the kid from the first one.
That is incorrect. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Raphael befriends a little boy from a Japanese village named Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one where they travel back in time.
Yoshi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was he
Cool.
by chance a dinosaur?
I don't think he had any scales, though. Who knows? He could have been a shapeshifter in disguise. But then the less that makes me think about... Yep. And the less I think about the Super Mario Brothers movie now, the better. Anyhow, let's move on to category number 6, question 6. It is going to be in the category of the Wizarding World. All right. What is the term for a red enveloped letter which screams its message at the designated recipient? Wizarding World with some of the more difficult, well, at least more bizarre term assignments in geek history, right up there with Lord of the Rings. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to mashed potatoes.
I sure hope I heard the question right. Howlers.
That is correct.
Okay.
Jay?
Look, Weasley's got himself a howler.
That is very much correct. All righty. Let us move on to category number 7. Question 7 in round number 1 is going to come in the category of the MCU. Name one of the 2 composers who provided the music for Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Two composers.
Mm-hmm. Yep, scores and soundtracks, one of the more seldom studied edges of geek films, if I'm not mistaken. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I get a
Pens
repeat?
down. All right, I'll give a quick repeat then, since you both called for it. Name one of the two composers who provided the music for Avengers: Age of Ultron. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay first.
I said Alan Silvestri.
That is incorrect. He worked on the
Fuck.
first one. Let's go to mashed potatoes.
Total guess, was it Michael Giacchino and Junkie XL?
That is also incorrect, though Giacchino has done a lot of work with the MCU. The two individuals we were looking for are Brian Tyler or Danny Elfman.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
My, like, go-to outside of Hans Zimmer, and I couldn't even fucking...
All right, and the final question in round number 1 is going to come in the category of video game movies. All right, guys. Need you to probably stretch your brains a little bit for this one. When was Max Payne released?
It's a goddamn release date question, not a video game movie question.
Right?
Yeah, the release date corresponds with a video game movie, so technically it counts.
It doesn't matter because I'm usually either +1 or -1 on this one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Caleb.
2003?
That is incorrect. Jay Burnz.
I said 2006.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for 2008.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Oh, dang.
All righty.
Way after I thought.
All right, with round 1 out of the way, well, it's still anybody's race here, folks. Caleb Mashed Potatoes is currently in the lead with 4 points, but Jay Burnz is right on his heels with 3. So with that, we will move into round number 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. I currently have a random number generator set at numbers 1 through 12. The gentleman will have the option to have it spun for them, and whatever number comes up will give them their category. If they do not like the category they receive at first, they may opt to spin again, at which point they will be stuck with the category they receive. However, they will not be able to spin again if they land on either player's or opponent's choice. Each category will then have 5 questions, each worth 2 points. However, if they need a little extra help, they may check to multiple choice, in which case the value will drop to 1 point. Keep in mind, gentlemen, there are steals available in this round, so pay very close attention. Caleb, since you are currently in the lead, would you like to have your number generated first or defer to Jay?
Let's go first. Why not?
Okay, here we go. You landed on category number 6, which is the category of DC films. Would you like to keep it or go again?
I'm sorry, what was the category?
DC.
I'll go ahead and spin again.
All right. Category number 3, which is the category of Pirates of the Caribbean. You're stuck with it.
Son of a bitch.
All right, here we go. Question number 1 in the category of Pirates of the Caribbean. Who is the first woman on the island of Tortuga to slap Jack Sparrow?
God damn it. You've asked this question before and I don't know the answer. Lucy?
That is incorrect. Jay for the steal.
Is it Sophie? No, that's wrong.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Scarlet.
I knew it started with an S.
All right, question number 2, Caleb. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, hit theaters in what year?
God damn it.
5, 4, 3,
2002.
2. That is incorrect. Jay Burnz.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna say 2003.
That is correct for 2 points.
Shit.
All right, question number 3. How many Pirates of the Caribbean films has Orlando Bloom been in?
I'm just clarifying, is the question how many Pirates of the Caribbean movies has Orlando Bloom been in?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. The first 3 and then this most recent one, so 4.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good pull, dude. Good pull.
All right, question number 4. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, what is the name of the young woman accused of witchcraft who joins up with Jack and Henry?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Tara, B, Karina, C, Amanda, or D, Blanche?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat them again? I only heard the first 2.
All right, I'll give you a 1 free repeat on that one. Is it A, Tara, B, Karina, C, Amanda, or D, Blanche?
Karina?
That is correct for 1 point. And final question in the category of Pirates of the Caribbean. Who directed Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides?
Jerry Bruckheimer?
That is incorrect. Jay Burnz for the steal.
Mm,
5, 4, 3.
Mike Newell.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Rob Marshall. Rob Marshall. All right. So with that, we now have a score standing at 7 points. Yes, 7 points for Caleb Mashed Potatoes and 6 points for Jay Burnz. Or no, 7-5. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I should only have 5.
Yeah, 7-5. My bad. Math wasn't my strong suit. That's why I became an entertainer. Anyhow, let us move on now. Jay, your number is being generated. Are you ready, sir?
Might as well. I'm hoping for Player's Choice or Wizarding World.
All right. Question. All right, here we go. Your first category is category number 6, which goes back to DC. Would you like to keep it or go again?
I will go again, sir.
All right. Landed on category number 10, which is the category of mixed bag.
All right.
All righty. Say, I don't believe I've asked these questions yet, but we'll find out. All right. Question number 1. In Two Guns, Denzel Washington's character is an undercover agent for what organization?
It's between one of 2, and I'm pretty sure they're both going to be in multiple choice. I will say the ATF.
That is incorrect. Caleb for the steal.
I didn't hear any of that. I know it's who played something in something.
Do you want to use a repeat?
Repeat.
Okay.
I literally didn't hear it, but yeah. I guess
All right.
if you need to take the repeat, then take it.
All right. In Two Guns, Denzel Washington's character is an undercover agent for what organization?
All I heard was secret agent for what government organization?
All right, I'll give you one free one. In Two Guns, Denzel Washington's character is an
Okay, Denzel
undercover
Washington.
agent for what organization?
Mm-hmm. Shit. Is he the U.S. Marshal? I want to say U.S. Marshals.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the DEA.
That was my second fucking guess. God damn it.
All right.
God damn it.
All right, Jay, question number 2. Who plays the morgue attendant Newton in Men in Black?
Multiple
5.
choice.
All right. Is it A, Patrick Warburton, B, David Cross, C, Tony Shalhoub, or D, Johnny Knoxville?
It's David Cross.
That is correct for 1 point.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Question number 3. Cowboys and Aliens was released in what year? Five, 4, 3, 2.
2012.
1. Incorrect.
Fuck.
Caleb for the steal.
Just need you to say the movie. I know it's in what year.
Cowboys and Aliens.
Cowboys and Aliens. Oh, wait. Or Monsters and Aliens.
No, Cowboys and Aliens.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
2011.
1. That is correct for 2 points.
Good steal, dude. Good steal.
All right. Question 4, Jay Burnz. What is the title of the opening story of the anthology film Heavy Metal?
Fuck, dude. I don't know multiple choice.
All right. Is it Target, B, Photo Finish, C, Soft Landing, or D, Sugar Crash?
I'll go ahead and use a repeat the names.
Okay. The repeat is A, Hard Target, B, Photo Finish, C, Soft Landing, or D, Sugar Crash.
A, Hard Target.
That is incorrect. Caleb for the steal.
I'm guessing D, Sugar Crash.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Soft Landing.
Those were the two I was going for.
Okay. And last but not least, in the category of mixed bag, what is the name of the villain played by Samuel L. Jackson in The Spirit? Five.
The
4.
Octopus.
That is correct for 2 points.
Holy shit. Okay. Fuck.
All right. So if my math is correct, we are looking at 9 points for mashed potatoes and 8 points for Jay Burnz.
Good fucking steal, dude. Literally, on that fucking Cowboys and Aliens, it was between 2011 and 2012. Good fucking steal, bro.
Okay. So 8 and 9. All right, here we go. We are moving into round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor will select 3 numbers from between 1 and 15. Each number will correspond with a different category. The first question will be worth 2 points, the second worth 3 points, and the final question worth 5 points. By the end of this round, we will either have a winner or we will move into sudden death. With that being said, Mashed Potatoes, since you are still in the lead, you may choose your 3 numbers first.
From 1 to what? I'm sorry.
From 1 to 15.
You know what? I'll just go 1, 2, 3 because I didn't hear what the limit was. So
1, 2, and 3. All right, and Mr. Burnz.
12, 7, and I'm feeling 4 for some reason.
12, 7, and 4. All right, Jay, you are going to be first. Your question is question number in category number 12. That is going to correspond with the Wizarding World. For 2 points. What device does Hermione use to attend so many classes in The Prisoner of Azkaban?
She uses a time.
I'm sorry, you cut out. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, she uses a time turner.
That is correct for 2 points. And Jay has taken the first lead of the match. So therefore, we will move on to your Mashed Potatoes. You landed on category number 1, which is the category of Marvel films. All right, Caleb, for 2 points. In X-Men Origins Wolverine, what is the name of the mutant played by Will.I.Am?
Shit. Is it Spectre?
5.
Something like that.
That is incorrect. We were looking for John Wraith. All right, so we stick with Mashed Potatoes. Category number 2, which is going to come in the category of the MCU. All right, for 3 points and the lead, Mashed Potatoes. Which 2011 MCU film was released first? Thor or Captain America, the First Avenger?
I think it was Thor.
5. That is correct for 3 points.
Good point.
All right, we're going to move over to Jay Burnz for his 3-pointer. And that is going to come in the category of Marvel films. I'm sorry, no, it's actually going to come in the category of villains. There we go. Sorry. Read the next category up. All right. For 3 points, Jay, and to retake the lead, Sebastian Shaw went by what alias when he first met Eric Lenscher? Five, 4, 3,
Entropy.
2. That is incorrect. We were looking for Klaus Schmidt. All right, Jay. For your 5-pointer to stay in the game, you went with category number 4. That is going to be the category of
Scores and soundtracks.
nope, that is going to be the category of Marvel films. Here we go for 5 points and to stay alive and to keep your winning streak intact. What was Peter Parker trying to buy before a thief robs the convenience store that he is in The Amazing Spider-Man?
You want both items?
I'm just looking for one in particular.
Milk.
Can you be any more specific?
No, because my specific answer is milk and donuts. I will go with chocolate milk. I don't know, dude.
That is correct for 5 points.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So now we go over to category number 3 for mashed potatoes. And you landed on category number 3, which is the category of the Wizarding World.
Good game, dude. Good game.
All right, for 5 points.
Did you randomize these? Because I already got Wizarding World.
Yeah, and
Oh.
I had already gotten Marvel.
All right, never mind. Hang on.
That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, I screwed up. Let's see here. And we will go then with the category of major cities and locations
Me or him?
for you. All right,
Okay.
for 5 points in the category of major cities and locations. In The Losers, the team must execute a search and destroy mission in what country? This is the beginning of the film.
Like at Bolivia.
And your winner, Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen. Wow, that is a good pull, man. Well done. That was absolutely incredible. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do some post-match interviews here. I do apologize for the snafu with the categories in round number 3. Let's go first to our winner, Caleb Mashed Potatoes. How you feeling, man?
I take it I won. That was tough. Yeah, I ended up coming out with the win. I'm happy.
All right. On that, I was saying on that last 5-pointer, did you have an idea of what the answer was, or were you just completely guessing?
I had the notion that it was Bolivia. But like, I honestly like it was. I know you said at the beginning of The Losers, so that's what I went with. But it was like an educated guess.
All right.
But yeah, I thought for sure as soon as you switched the category, like I was done for. So I'm happy.
Well, hey, congratulations. Jay's been on a roll recently, so to pull. I mean, first of all, you got to win over Dominic Rizzi at first in this whole thing, which the only other person we've really seen give him a run for his money has been our Inner Geekdom champion, Grant Gregory. So now you're the one who dethrones the winning streak of Mr. Jay Burnz. I mean, you got to feel pretty good about that.
I mean, and before you took over, I also took out Sean's winning streak too. So only person to do that. So
there you go. So you've got a habit of snapping streaks and doing the unexpected. So we'll hopefully see a lot more of you here.
Richard.
Well, who knows? Maybe he's next one on the list of mashed potatoes. So we'll see what happens there. But we look forward to seeing more from you here in the Sweaty Nerd series. Anybody in particular you're looking to maybe call out? Maybe somebody you want to match with next?
Who would I want to match next? Um, I, dude, anybody who's been looking good lately. Um, shit. You know what? Actually, I'd like to call out my buddy Jeff Matson. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
All right.
And he knows his stuff. He runs a nerdy community on Facebook, so that'd be a fun match, I think.
All right. Well, we'll definitely look to hear from Mr. Madsen, see what we can do to get that rocking and rolling. All right, let's go on to Mr. Burnz here. Jay, how you feeling after that tough match? I'd go as far as to say that was your toughest competed match to date in the Sweaty Nerd series.
Oh no, most definitely. I would wholeheartedly with you on that. I am reminded of the story of the Arisia from ancient Rome, the individual who would stand behind the best competitors to remind them that they are only human, to remind them that they could die or be defeated. And today, Mashed Potatoes became that individual to me. Yes, he ended a fantastic streak I was on. Now I have to start back from square one. The Sweaty Nerd series is not over. I am still in the lead. I still, by the end of Thanksgiving, will hopefully have a #1 contenders match against the individual who holds our IG belt. I'm disappointed in myself more than I am anything else. Mixed bag, maybe not the best for an individual. Maybe I should have stuck with DC, but I was a little hesitant upon that. I was hoping for the Wizarding World or even Middle Earth, even though I know I had to hit everything in Middle Earth or the Wizarding World. But not to detract from my opponent's victory today, that Bolivia poll, I never would have gotten it. I've never watched The Losers because that movie just seemed like bullshit and I didn't want to waste my time. But that being said,
a good one shot.
Oh, it's a good one shot. Okay, well, I will take the opinion of the person who just beat me into consideration, and I might pirate that movie and then watch it later. But that
For the record, Jack of All Trivia does not endorse the pirating of films. We supporting our filmmakers here in America. So, yeah, NSA, FBI, whoever's in charge of that, please don't come after any of us.
The RIAA.
Piracy is not a victimless crime.
Yes, it is. Don't listen to that bullshit. Anyway, how are you gonna have a category about pirates and then be like, oh no, we don't like pirates around these parts. Yeah, we don't like them around here. But no, nothing but props to Caleb. And if I had to have if I had to choose who I would like to play next, it would be Mashed Potatoes because damn, son, this was a hell of a match. This is the most fun I've had in an IG match in a long time. And it doesn't matter. I just can't wait to play again. I want to see the Sweaty Nerd series through. And yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Well, like I said, your record now sits at 5-3, so you're definitely not on a downswing by any stretch of the imagination. And as you mentioned, you do still lead the Sweaty Nerd series with this standard win. Mashed Potatoes earns himself 1 additional point in the Sweaty Nerd series, so it's not a commanding a win here for him, but it is something to move him up the ladder just a little bit further. But we will see exactly where the Sweaty Nerd series takes us. And for those of you watching at home, any of you want to join up in the Sweaty Nerd series, join in with the Inner Geek Division, send a message out to Jack of All Trivia on Facebook, get in touch with Mr. Haven Pendergast, send him a friend request, and tell him you want to be involved in this because we're always looking for new competitors. We're always wanting to welcome the Sweaties to this league because this is our league. This is where we live. There's nowhere we'd rather be than talking trivia with some of the best and the sweatiest. So come on down. We'd love to have you. Jay, did you need to say something?
Did 2 things. 1, We need to get the cool guy in here because I know the cool guy is watching this match because the cool guy watches every single one of the matches that we have here in Jack of All Trivia. So I know you're sitting there on the YouTube page right now answering 2/3 of every single one of these questions. Get in here, play. I want to play against you in an official manner. And 2, I feel like I'm the Bibiani of this league. If I score well in the first and the second, I don't have to answer my third. But if I had to answer my third, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. But that is said, I had nothing, like I said, I've had nothing but a fucking blast. Caleb, I can't wait to fucking play you again, bud.
Absolutely. Jay Burnz with a very apt comparison there to one of the biggest and arguably the sweatiest Schmodown competitors, at least if you're judging by the way the light reflects off his head during matches, Mr. William Bibiani. But with that being said, let's quickly go around the horn here and see where we can find all of these crazy cats, starting with Mr. Jay Burnz. Where can everybody find you?
Oh, man. So I've been saying this a lot lately. You can find me not being monetized on videos on YouTube because of copyright infringements with the movie nerd, Dominic Rizzi at Your Friendly Neighborhood Movie Nerds, where unfortunately the last 3 videos I've tried to upload, I keep getting caught in this web and they're about to fucking delete my channel. So if you want to watch that shit, let me know. I'll start a Patreon where everybody only got to pay 23 cents to watch our videos. I don't know if that's possible, but 23 cents a day will feed a tiny child in a third world country. So you can give that to me as well. It might help with my Uber and my Lyft rides home and to work. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter at jburns253. You can find me on Instagram at bargang_Burns, and you can find me on Letterboxd at jbr253. Those are the places that you can find me. Unfortunately, I can't continue to say you can find me trying to keep my TKO streak alive, which hurts my heart a little bit. Mi corazón, it hurts. But you can find me working my way up this fucking mountainous hill. This uphill battle I got to face Grant Gregory, because Grant, I'm coming for that belt.
All right.
That's where you can find me.
The intense stare coming from Jay Burnz. He's calling out the champ, as everybody in the series is. Moving on to Mr. Mashed Potatoes, Caleb Hansen. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Caleb H. Or on Twitter at the Caleb Hansen, but really don't follow me. Just follow Jack of All Trivia on Twitter, because I don't even do Twitter. I don't even know why I keep plugging it. It's just habit at this point. And if you're into bad punk music, check out my band, The Beta Waves. We're on Bandcamp, Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play, and probably some other crap. I don't know. It's just wicked. We throw it everywhere. And if you're in the Chicago area, we have a Halloween show on the 28th. Check it out.
Check out the Beta Waves. Check them out.
Yep. And in response to what Jay was saying earlier, YouTube's copyright system is #BrokenAF. Breaking news here on Jack of All Trivia. But in any case, you can always find me here in Jack of All Trivia running the Inner Geekdom Leagues. You can find me competing in the movie leagues as well, and I am hoping that with the way things are going, I will still be competing this, not this coming Wednesday, but next Wednesday, October 31st, Halloween night. I have a match in the Wrestling League against Richard Schwartz for the Wrestling Championship. Like I said, hopefully that's still going to be rocking and rolling. We can get some more competitors in there to really fill out the league, because we'd like to keep this thing going and running for however long we need to. But regardless, you can also find me at my own YouTube channel, James Shimo, where I just talk about all kinds of nerdy shit. I do trailer reactions. I'll do movie and TV show reviews. I'm actually getting ready to put up multiple reviews of the Marvel Netflix shows, R.I.P. to Luke Cage and Iron Fist. You can also find me there doing DuckTales reviews as well. I will be doing a full Season 1 review of the previous season and a episode-by-episode review of this current season, which just started this past Saturday with the episode The Most Dangerous Game Night. So that was a lot of fun. So be on the lookout for that. And you can also find Jay Burnz over there. We just had an interesting conversation this past Thursday on an episode of my own show, Sweating It Out, where a bunch of nerds get together and geek out over any given topic at any given time. We discussed the top 10 properties we think have the potential to be huge movie franchises, so go check that out as well. And also you can follow the gentleman who you can't see here, Mr. Haven Pendergast. You can find him on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia, and also on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia. Send him a friend request if you want to join the league, if you want to be involved in this, because we've got so many different leagues: movies, singles, movies, teams, Inner Geekdom. I might even do an IG singles, IG teams league here before too long. You can find us doing wrestling, hopefully in perpetuity if we can get enough players. You can also join the comic book league. Haven is the current comic book champion, so be on the lookout for him there. So many things going on here at Jack of All Trivia. If you want to be part of it, you know how to do it. Get in touch with Haven. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for us. I will bid you all adieu. For Caleb Mashed Potatoes, for the arsonist Jay Burnz, and for the villain Haven Pendergast, I am the King of Hearts, James Shimo, wishing you goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!